Hello everybody, it's Foo Man here, and today we're going to be talking about the best perks and general class setup in Advanced Warfare. Keep in mind these are my opinions, and you might think something different, but anyway, let's get on with the video. So first off, you can have any, I'm just going to make it, this is mainly for perks, but I'm just going to put a KF5 on just because, and then I'm gonna put two attachments just to like simulate two random attachments to simulate the correct amount of points that we should have. I'm gonna get rid of all of this, and then so for the first perk, I always run low profile. Low profile is probably one of the best perks in the entire game because due to the how easy it is to get kill streaks, the UAV, because you can put it on support and it only takes like 8 kills or 9 kills to get an entire full decked out UAV that you can get over the whole game, and you can see people through walls and stuff like that. And I always just want to avoid that, so I have low profile on. And then I usually like to get a lot of perks, so the second perk, it's not necessary, but it's a really good choice, is lightweight, because you can move around faster and you can move around in the air faster. It's just, since this is a high mobility game, you need to have as much mobility as possible, and it just really enhances your gameplay. And onto the perk 2 category, the best perk here, I would say, is Blind Eye or Cold Blooded, because Fast Hands it's good because sometimes I like to run like a pistol or something on like a assault rifle or sniper class, but it's not always useful, so it's not a crutch perk like the UAV one is. And peripherals, I don't actually like it that much because it doesn't, people say it's good, but it doesn't actually make the minimap that much bigger, and you have to really know how to use the minimap if you're going to really want to use this. So I don't use that unless I have an extra perk. I usually use Cold Blooded or Blind Eye. If you're choosing between one of them, I would choose Blind Eye, because this is undetectable by all score streaks except UAVs. And then if you combine that with the other crutch perk that we had, you can basically undetectable by any kill streak in the game. So that's very good. And Gung Ho, that's a terrible perk unless you're using it on the double submachine guns or the XMGs, because it actually makes your hipfire really bad if you're sprinting, or if you're sprinting and you aim down sights. It's really weird because it's like a slight transition. It stops halfway and then it goes. So I don't really like that. So let's go with Blind Eye for this. And onto the perk 3 category, I think the best perk in the game is Blast Suppressor. Because if you don't have Blast Suppressor, you can be seen anytime, and you always want to be using your exo movements. And if you didn't know, when you use it, you let off a little pulse on your minimap, on other people's mini-maps, so they know where you are. And if you don't have this, then it's really bad because people can see wherever you go, because basically you boost jumping everywhere. So you need Blast Suppressor, in my opinion, or else you're just not going to get a good gameplay. And I usually use Scavenger's a good perk if you're going for the long ones, or even if you're not, because in a lot of the guns, they don't have a lot of ammo, and it's always good to have extra ammo and rely on your main gun, not scavenging weapons. Hardline, it's not that useful. Hardwired, I don't think anyone uses, and I don't. But I usually use Toughness, because I usually range myself far away from people, so I need the Toughness, so if they shoot me back, I can still shoot at them without losing track of them with the flinch. And then I don't really use echo abilities that much, but if I did, I use Exo Overclock because that's pretty much the best Exo ability, because I think it lasts like 3 times as much as most of the other ones, like Exo Stem or Exo Cloak, or even the Shield one. And it just makes you run like, I think like 20% faster, and I usually like to rush, so I just like using that at the beginning of the map, or like right when I spawn, so that I can get right into the enemy's faces. So that's why I usually have. I don't use these, but if I had to, I just usually put like a random one on. Sometimes I do tracking drones or spike drones just for fun. And don't use the explosive drone, those suck. Even if you have 2 in the same spot, they don't kill someone. They do like 49 damage. I don't know. And that is pretty much my best perk setup and best class setup. And then sometimes, a lot of times, actually, I use primary gunfighter. Or no, yeah, primary gunfighter, and then add an extra attachment to most of my guns. So like, let's see. Let's just do the BAL just because a lot of people know that. So I would put probably stock, foregrip, and then quick draw grip, because there's so many good attachments, and if you don't have one, other people can have that one and have the upper hand on you. So just generally, I usually get 3, but if I have like a sniper or something, I take it off. So let's say I had a sniper, sorry. Like, say I had the Moors. I usually don't do this, but if I did, I would get like the ballistic CPU, and then I would run overkill. I'd run overkill, and I actually have this weapon variant for the Bulldog. It's really good. It has better damage and better handling, and it only has like 2 clips less, like 2 bullets less, so it only holds 4 ammo. But it's still good, and it can kill people at close range, which is what the sniper is not meant to do. So, and then in this case, I would probably use fast hands instead of blind eye, so I can just switch over to this one and use a laser sight. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been my best class or perk setup / exo ability setup. I don't know what to call it, but you call it what you will. And I will see you guys next time with probably another best class video for another weapon. Peace out, guys.